Okay, this is a real video of me. I'm a real person. I haven't done anything sexual or weird with Drake. Didn't think I would ever have to say that in my entire life. Also,
Aubrey, when will you learn that it's not okay to be out here moving like this, bro? There's been an update on Drake's situation. Allegedly, you see the title of the video, so I'm not gonna hold you up. Go ahead and sub to the channel, but let's check this out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we have a huge update from the girl that I made in the video yesterday. Her name is Sarah Wahid. Obviously, these are new Drake allegations. I made that abundantly clear. All is alleged from a third party by the name of Ariel Smoke on Twitter. None of this was from me. As I said previously, I wasn't prescribing any truth to it. It was all for documentation, commentary, and entertainment purposes. I know a few people are mad because I was being too neutral in that video. Oh, you should pick a side. Like, everybody deserves to have their case heard in a courthouse, investigated thoroughly by law enforcement, and judged by a jury of their peers. Don't come to me and expect me to use my platform to make definitive.
Really quick, I just feel like just because of niggas on the internet with a microphone, we are just niggas with microphones, bro. Like, don't believe everything you hear on the internet.
Claims about allegations that I can't say is true or not. So again, all of this is alleged. I'm a third party watching this all unfold, using my opinions and commentary and my First Amendment right to speak on new information as it unfolds. That being said, though, we have an update from the Sarah girl. She said, in response to the whole situation made by the Dark Kenny subreddit in the video I obviously reviewed yesterday, she said, "This is not true at all. Laughing my ass off. I'm the girl you're talking about, and no inappropriate behaviors ever occurred with Drake and I. Also, I never drank only a Diet Coke. LOL." And obviously, she's gonna be referring to this part in the video that I showed. We basically went through the entire thing, but she was talking about this image here in the video that she posted that said, "I'm never questioning how hot I am ever again. Getting invited to Drake's after party," right?
Bro, how many times do we see this? I don't know about y'all, but I am aware of many of these type of situations in real life.
Now, that's what she put out. So if people, the general public, from either side of this beef misconstrues what she said, then that's her fault and she should have cleared this up. Where was this picture taken? We clearly see what looks to be like alcohol in the photo. Now she's claiming she never drank. She only drank Diet Coke, and she was also insinuating that this was taken at Drake's after party. So I mean, like, again, people can only take what you posted out there at face value. If it wasn't that, then you should have made that clear. I'm not being biased. I'm just letting you know that is how people take it. But she also came out and said, in response to a whole thread posted by this person by the name of Queenie, saying, so ... Drake got caught with another high school girl. Bruh, send this man to prison. And obviously here were the photos that a lot of people were looking at, responding to, and, you know, speculating on from this Sarah girl. She said, legal action will be prosecuted. Somebody said, unfortunately, people don't think you're really her. She said, bro, I'm literally her. I made all my accounts private because of the weirdest DMs possible. People are insane and are reaching and digging stuff up with no legit proof and assumptions. Somebody said, I believe you, but most people don't. I mean, you have an account with barely any posts, no photos or video proof. It's you. It's easy for them to dispute. Should post a photo with the middle finger saying fuck you to the non-believers. She then followed up by delivering on that request and posted this saying, enough, please, and thank you, with the middle finger up. Then in response to some deleted posts by somebody she was replying to within the last 24 hours or so, and here she is saying, I'm sorry, were you at the party too? Laughed my ass off. How are you telling me what I had and didn't have? It was Diet Coke with a lemon. I don't know if you ever went to a restaurant, but that's really all they serve, Diet Cokes. Now, what I really want to know is, what was her age at this party? So clearly she's not denying that she was at the after party. I just want to know, how old was she? When did this after party take place? What specific date? Was she 18? Because if she was, that's fine. She was 18 and above, no problem. But obviously, like I said in my previous video, if Drake's out here or his guys getting girls who are minors into their parties, intentionally or not, without vetting and checking their ages, then that is a major problem.
Stop the video. If you would, just consider following me on Instagram and Spotify. I got a goal. I'm trying to get to 2,000 monthly listeners, and after that, I'm trying to get to 5,000 monthly listeners. Y'all have been great, man. I really appreciate y'all. All right, back to the video.
She also followed up by saying, how do I drop a voice recording on Twitter? Laughed my ass off. Anyways, you seem like a die-hard K-Dot fan, so clearly she doesn't like Kendrick Lamar fans. Weird you're going so hard for people who don't know you exist. Now, that is a valid...
I won't say it's valid at all. I feel like what people are trying to bring to light is like somebody should have been looking into Drake. And I think this is just people finally trying to just
valid criticism. Listen, this entire thing with the K-Dot fans and the Drake stands going at each other's necks, in my opinion, is entertaining at face value, but when you step back and really look at it for what it is, you really have a whole bunch of grown-ass people, bro, with families, wives, and jobs on the internet going hard in the paint to fight in a digital war for their favorite artist. I mean, strange times we're living in, but she also followed up by saying, please stop, I guess, the harassment.
Okay, this is a real video of me. I'm a real person. I exist. I haven't done anything sexual or weird with Drake. Didn't think I would ever have to say that in my entire life. Also, please stop harassing me. Thank you.
So obviously this is coming straight from the horse's mouth. No disrespect, that's just a metaphor. This is the clearest source we have, straight from the woman herself. She said she didn't do anything weird or sexual with Drake. She's saying this is all a huge misunderstanding. She didn't have any drinks at that after party, and I guess all she did was hug Drake and maybe had a conversation with him. She said nothing weird happened. And in my opinion, listen, the
I'm just saying, bro, I've seen it before, bro, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a detective, I'm not none of that, bro. But I've just seen it before. That's all I'm gonna say. Again, it's all alleged. This is just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments.
To clear this up with just to post your ID, like just post your age. If you're an 18-year-old girl, you went to his concert, got selected amongst a whole bunch of girls from the crowd by Drake's entourage to come to the after party, to chill, to relax and drink, chop it up amongst many other things. That's cool. Obviously, Kenny fans are not gonna stop until they feel like 100% that you were legally able to be at that after party. I mean, I know it's a tough position and it's probably annoying as for her, but listen, bro. The fans on both sides are rabid as hell. I've seen it personally myself. I made a couple tweets about this shit. Like, motherfuckers really want you to pick a side and stop listening to Drake or Kendrick, depending on the like. Do you guys not understand how crazy that, bro?
That shit is
I'm
funny.
Still listening to both artists, and if any of you have a problem with that, fuck you. I'm still listening to Good Kid, Mad City. It's a classic, and I'm still listening to Take Care because that shit's a classic too. Like, bro, none of you are ever gonna force me to stop listening to albums or music or soundtrack that I don't want to stop listening to. Like, the fuck, so, bro, touch grass, man. Anyway, we have people in the comments saying, "I'm sorry, these animals are harassing you." Hey, yo, it's going too far now. We're calling Kendrick Lamar fans or the people in that subreddit animals now. Like, oh my god, people are saying Kendrick fans are so weird. Have some sort of respect, man. Even if y'all don't like Drake, at least be a good person. Listen, I can agree with that, bro. If you're harassing this young woman, all in her deep.
Yeah, definitely don't harass anybody. It's crazy that this girl is even getting like notoriety or attention off of it, if that's what niggas are doing. But as far as people just being like, yo, we need to pay attention to Drake, that's different to me, and I'm here for it. I feel like, I swear to you, I feel like Hollywood and the music industry is full of these type of predator type people, and so that's all I'm
trying
saying.
To like dig up her entire life because you feel like you have something to prove. That's just going too far, man. I mean, just leave it up to law enforcement. If there was a crime committed, that's really my baseline opinion here. If there's a crime committed, let the law enforcement, investigators, and detectives do their jobs. Like, literally, people are saying, "I'm so sorry, these internet weirdos have no sense of decency and moral compass. They're too busy trying to find a gotcha moment and has made it their life's work to ruin people because they are miserable themselves." If we have a Drake fan saying, "We're sorry you had to endure this. Thank you for clearing this up. Enjoy the rest of your day." Here we have somebody else said this is genuinely disturbing.
It is. I mean, in the sense that why we even have to talk about this, like the fact that we're even saying, oh, there was a 15-year-old at Drake's party, another one. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we even have to ask these questions, that's what's disturbing, bro. That's what's weird. That's what people are trying to like observe and pay attention to. It has nothing to do with people being weird about this girl. That's what I think.
So yeah, I mean, listen, man, if you're in this woman's DMs, you know, doing all kinds of weird shit and interrogating her, please don't do that. That's weird. That's going too far. Borderline cyber stalking, harassment. Stop it. Somebody else said, and a guy I follow, I like a lot of his tweets and posts on Twitter. He's typically sensible. He says Kendrick Lamar's fan base has been engaging in pedo and ephebo tendencies since this entire beef started. They're the only ones fantasizing about kids and manufacturing imaginary underage victims, and now they're harassing mine.
See, but who's manufacturing anything? Literally, niggas see this girl posting about hugging Drake and how hot she is. You see her at a party. You see alcohol. This is not pedo type of tendencies. This is like people like myself that's literally like, yo, why is she there? What's going on? Like, come on, bro. Don't try. That's gaslighting if I've ever seen it, bro.
minors. Kenny should have directed Not Like Us to his fans, to be honest. So in this tweet, Jay Mulholland is indicating that this Sarah is still a minor. I'm not entirely, that's the thing. Her age is unclear. And he's insinuating that Kendrick Lamar fans are now harassing minors, of which I think he believes Sarah is, which a lot of the information we're seeing now happened in 20.
I gotta see what that word was.
So in this tweet, minors.
What is that word?
Kenny should have directed Not Like Us to his fans, to be honest. So in this tweet, Jay Mulholland is indicating that this Sarah is still a minor. I'm not entirely, that's the thing. Her age is unclear. And he's insinuating that Kendrick Lamar fans are now harassing minors, of which I think he believes Sarah is, which a lot of the information we're seeing now happened in 2023 when she was allegedly a junior. And when you're a junior, you're like 16 or 17 in high school. So it was 2 years later, she would probably be like 18, 19, maybe potentially even turning 20 this year, depending on when she was born. So clearly she's an adult woman now. But regardless, like, it's still bad. I don't support harassing people. I'm just letting you people know. If you really think that I support that type of behavior, you're mistaken. But I just wanted to give that update about what's happening because I felt like it's only fair. I covered the new allegations that were popping up in certain places on the internet and in the Dark Kenny subreddit. So it was only fair that with this new information that I covered it and showed the people what she said about the situation. Again, all of this is still up in the air. The people who are watching this video, you get to decide what you feel about.
Man, let me know what y'all think down in the comments, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think Drake is sick. I do. I think it's very strange, and it's not a coincidence that there's all of these situations with him and underage women. And I think people are also aware of this and are literally just asking the questions that should have been asked. And again, I know people want to say, let the police do it. But nigga, OJ got away with murder. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but OJ did it. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't get a, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I've seen it in my own life, bro, where there's men till this day that are still in contact with their victims. And it's like the women at this point have just grown up into it. I don't even want to get into it. Like, it makes me sick to my stomach to discuss. And I know there might be somebody in this video that went through that same thing. And I don't want to sound like I'm talking bad about anybody, but it is disgusting. And people like Drake, if that's what's going on, should be observed and investigated. If you ask me, it's just too many coincidences, too many situations, similar situations with young girls of this age range. I don't like it, but let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Peace out, and thank you for watching to the end, by the way.